Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen. So, I'm like looking at my messages, and my messages are blowing up. A lot of people are saying, Gerry, you're on the Don Tony Kevin Castle show. I was like, what? And apparently, they actually like played my New Day Sucks video. I was like, what? Seriously? I was like, hang on, let me check this out. So I found the clip. It's an audio. We're gonna be playing it here right now. I'm gonna be reacting to it. By the way, guys, check out Don Tony and Kevin Castle. They're on Twitter, and they're also, I mainly check out their YouTube videos. They have, like, YouTube videos as well. Also, I think they're, like, also on, like, SoundCloud or something like that there as well. So, check them out, guys. They're really entertaining, guys. So, anyway, let's react to this right now. Let's get into it. Let's not waste any time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
But it's not catching on, and as I posted that thing from that kid today, and I posted that thing on our page, by the way, just because I could not believe how upset the guy got for hating the New Day. And I don't even get that passionate about anything anymore, including the Mets. But I just found it funny of, maybe when I was 17, 18, I would have flipped out like that too. That's why I posted. I wasn't like pro this guy's podcast, or I don't even know who he is. You probably saw the clip. But I just saw the guy said something that I've been saying since day one. It's not funny. There's no laughs. The crowd's not, and I think maybe someone in the back is saying,
"Thank you.
We got to shake this up a little bit. This is not taking off like DX or NWO."
The New Day aren't funny.
Or
Like,
even,
I completely
agree. To another degree, too cool. It's not gonna last the test of time. I just see it being broken up this year, Don Tony. I don't know what you think.
Well, you're talking about General Gerry. I actually copied the clip. I was gonna ask you if you wanted me to play it tonight. I mean,
no, you can play if you want to play it. Like I said, someone sent it to me. I normally, it's not, and believe me, not in a disrespectful way.
This
I don't have
awesome,
time to look at all these things.
I always used to.
But this thing, someone said, Kev, I think you're gonna want to watch this. Not because, but this guy is
Thank you
so
for
like he's literally like having an asthma attack. He's so upset, and I'm like, all right, I'll check it out. So I checked it out, and like I said, you know what? For once, I never put anybody else's stuff up, unless it's guys that are affiliated with us. And I didn't do it I don't know him, if anybody wonders. I never met him. I never spoke to him. I never wrote to him. I don't know the kid. I didn't even know where he's from, to be honest with you. I didn't even know what country he was from.
I tell you, from listening to his voice, I don't think he's from New York. But
No, I think he's clearly from England or Scotland or somewhere like that. Possibly
I'm from
Australia.
Ireland.
I don't know.
He's a wrestler.
But, like I said, I had some time in my hands. I listened to it.
I'm
I
English?
thought it was pretty funny. I just could not believe how upset he got. And I thought, and someone saying, "Is it legitimate?" I go, I think he was legitimately. He's a diehard fan, and he likes who he likes and hates who he hates, and he hates the New Day. And I just thought it was funny.
I look at it like this, and what I'm about to say, I swear on my family, is not a lie. When I was coming home tonight from 4th of July, I spent it with my parents over the weekend. Thank everyone for the continued well wishes for my mom. She's still not doing well. I got to bring her to a cardiologist this week. She's got to get some blood checked out and some other stuff. But on my way home, I had an asshole. I'm almost tempted to put the video on YouTube because I have the dash cam in my car. Fucking guy, I was driving towards a toll bridge, and the fucking guy, I guess he thought I was a little too close to him. He fucking hits his brakes. And, I was paying attention but not paying attention, and I was like, oh, shit. And I had to slam on the brakes and almost had a car accident. All right? It's bad enough last week was the 20th anniversary of my car accident that almost killed me. But this motherfucker, we got to the, as we're driving, he's looking in his rearview mirror to, see if I'm acknowledging him. And I'm in my car, and you hear me on dash cam that's right, motherfucker. I see you, you asshole. So we get to the toll bridge, and I go to the booth next to him, and I cut in front of him. I roll my window down, and I said, the fuck is your problem? He says, don't tailgate me. I said, asshole, I was about 15 feet behind you, stupid motherfucker. This is how you drive in front of your fucking kids? I'm cursing this asshole out. And this guy is saying, why don't you pull down to the fucking side? Let's see how tough you are when you get out of the fucking car, this, and that. It almost turned out to a full-blown fist fight.
You were by yourself?
No, I was with my girlfriend, and my girlfriend was like, please don't do it, please don't do it. And I'm telling the guy,
don't fuck with Don Tony, I'll tell you that much.
I was like, before I fucking drag your afro
in
my
fucking
car, you could fucking see on my dash cam, you see if I'm tailgating you. I guess as soon as he saw I had a dash cam and it was all being recorded, then the fucking guy drives away. But even this guy that almost caused a big accident with me in the car and my girlfriend in the car, I was nowhere near pissed off as this fucking wrestling fan. And it's a guy, look, there's wrestling fans on YouTube that are playing a video game. And they're breaking the fucking high-definition TV, and they're breaking windows, and they're fucking slashing their mother's throats all because they lose a game. I don't know if this guy is doing this for attention or if he actually hates the New Day this much. But
I really do. I really don't like them.
I thought it was disturbing.
I really don't like them.
Jerry, I understand you don't like them, but first of all, nobody gives a shit that you vape. All right? I don't need to see you light up and vape and blow up thing and get all nice and relaxed and then proceed with
Fuck the fucking New Day! Fuck them! Why don't fucking people like the New Day? Finally, after weeks and weeks of me promising it's not, bitches! The New Day ranked, and why the fuck they suck? Fuck the fucking New Day! For finally, I have finally...
Can I interrupt him? You know who he sounds like? I just realized it. Who is the guy from Major League? He's a famous actor. He was sitting in left field, and he was going, "Wild thing, I think I loathe." Who?
Randy Quaid.
Randy Quaid. He sounds just like...
I don't know who that is, but I'll search it up after.
He sounds like Randy Quaid.
He actually left the country because he had a dispute with the government.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, let's listen to Randy Quaid.
Finally, I have been saying to myself, should I make this video? Should I not? But ladies and gentlemen, your comments have been in their droves. Gerry, when are you ranting on the New Day? Gerry, when is it finally gonna happen? Fuck the fucking New Day.
Oh my god.
First of all, they are not funny.
I was so angry
I agree with
that
that.
day.
But if you
I was
think
so goddamn
that a
angry.
man with literal tits jiggling around doing this is so funny, then maybe you should go to a psychiatric ward and seek mental health. Help! Fuck him! Fucking New Day, fuck Kofi Kingston, and fuck Xavier Woods as well. Fuck a whole lot of them. I'm not pulling any punches with this. No more pulling the punches. I ain't doing this shit
so
halfway
goddamn
anymore.
angry
I'm
out there.
sick and tired of saying, well, he's good, she's good. You know what? Fuck him. Fuck a whole lot of them. They're shit. They're fucking garbage. Number one. And do you know what made me make this video? I seen WWE on YouTube, right? I go to watch it. What do I see?
That?
Big E Langston stripping in front of Michael Cole.
It's true.
Oh my
I
God,
seen that
you
shit. It was
people
ridiculous.
actually fucking enjoy these wankers. They're fucking shit. Why the fuck do you like them? What the fuck is wrong with you people? They are not. They are goofy as fuck. They are not fucking funny.
God.
Okay. Oh my God, the New Day, you know, they're so hilarious. Oh, I really like the way they have literal dickheads on their forehead. They have literal cocks on their forehead. Oh my God, they're so amazing. What the fuck is happening to this generation? What the fuck is happening to this generation of people that like three fucking dickheads walking into the ring and fucking dancing and stripping in front of...
What the fuck is doing in this generation that all these people
It's
like...
his generation.
No, but
I don't know how old the guy is.
No, listen.
I thought he was maybe his late.
I thought he was funny, but what's wrong
It's
with
funny
this?
though. I mean, you got to watch. He just because he literally like he's gasping at one point. It's not. He's a heavy guy. He's actually a young and shaped guy, but
No.
he lost his breath at one point.
But the funny thing is, I'm saying to myself, what's wrong with this generation that sits there and agrees and finds it funny to listen to General Gerry? What's wrong with this generation?
I agree with him. I don't find three guys wearing unicorn hair. It's not funny. He's got the one. There's two things he hit on the head. Huge. It's not funny, number one.
It really isn't.
And, it's goofy as fuck. It is. There's nothing, but it's not even... like I said, if I was 10, I don't think I would have thought it was funny.
All right, let's
and
hear the
I
rest
don't
of it.
get. And I think if Xavier Woods is snatched from them and they start to disintegrate this team, someone in the back realized that it's not that funny either. It's just my opinion. I'll talk more about it on the solo show, but... let's be honest. Roman Reigns is out. It's played out talking about him. He's out of commission for a while. So I think there is a focus now on some other people about who's over, who's not over. I mean, this is wrestling. This is what goes on. It's not about just one person or one team. It's about the whole show. The Wyatts are underused. The New Day's overused. I think which is the theme right now, to be honest with you. And I don't understand the Miz's big push either, if you want to get into something like that. But like I said, I was mostly because this is a young generation fan. This wasn't I wouldn't have posted this if this gentleman Gerry guy was around our age. I would, because it just would have been like another old guy, old school, But this is a young kid. That's what I really found more appealing about this.
Yeah, I don't even think I want to play any more of it. I just think, dude.
I don't think it's like the greatest. Like I said, I don't get to watch all these clips that people send me. Someone said, just please watch this. And I watched it. And like I said, just because of how ridiculously overheated he got about it. Because most times people give these passionate debates like we do, or they try and give an over-intellectual debate. But to see someone freak out like that, I just thought it was pretty funny.
My message to General Gerry and anyone else.
Gentleman Gerry.
No, it's General Gerry.
General Gerry.
No, I think it's General Gerry.
My message, General Gerry or General Gerry?
My message to him and to any fans out there, 10 years old, 20 years old, 90 years old, there is nothing about any show that should ever get you that agitated, that angry. All right? I wouldn't, as much as I wouldn't mind seeing the Kardashians show up in fucking Monique or whatever the fuck that town is in Syria, to Crete or wherever it is, and fucking
Monique.
Monique, wherever, and fucking get beheaded by ISIS. As much as I would fantasize that in a horror film, maybe they should do what was that horror film that was like a spoof all the time?
Scary Movie?
Scary Movie. They should do a spoof of Scary Movie where ISIS beheads the Kardashians. Then I would watch Scary Movie. But as much as I can't stand the Kardashians and the fucking Real Housewife ghetto losers of Atlanta and fucking Mimi or Pee-Pee Leaks or whatever it is,
Pee-Pee Leaks.
I don't get angry like that. I change the channel. Or I tell my girlfriend, the fuck you watching this shit for? You're just giving these people credence. They're fucking losers. They need attention. They have to be on TV like the fucking Bellas. Thank God I'm not Latina. I don't have to fucking find Latina magazine in my house with the fucking Bellas on the front. I don't give a shit they're doing it. But there are women out there that like the Bellas. They're good for them. But you don't see me doing fucking yelling like General Gerry and what's wrong with this generation? Just change the fucking channel. Move on.
Change the channel when they're on, and then put it back on.
Drunk. I can't get away from it, Don Tony.
Bust a blood vessel over it.
I can't
Chill
get
out,
rid of it.
everyone. Seriously.
Someone asked me if I was ever that overly passionate about wrestling, and I actually, when I was young, I was, because I had, and Don Tony, you remember this too. We get into fights at school over being a wrestling fan back in the late 70s, early 80s. A lot of people didn't like it. You fake shit. That's bull. How could you watch that garbage? You're a teenager. You do get into fights over shit like that in the locker room, in a math class. You got a wrestling magazine. Someone's like, you bought that? You wasted your money on that shit? And you get into scraps with people. So there's passionate shit that turns into real life, scraps with people over stuff like that. And sometimes you'll be like, you're passive, and you'll be like, I'm not gonna say fuck this guy. Sometimes you'll let somebody have it because you're like, yeah, fuck it, this is what I like. Fuck you. You're not gonna put me down because you don't fucking like it. So probably when I was younger and I was in high school, and I had to find other people who liked wrestling. Because you gotta remember, this is 82, 83, way before the wrestling boom in 85, and you had to Don Tony, you have to admit, it was like finding guys from your town in Italy. Oh shit, your family's got that background too. It was like finding for no pun intended, a club of people that were like you. And then when it became mainstream in '85, it was kind of like everyone's liking it now. But those late '70s, early '80s were some lonely days as being a fan. My brother could tell you, we had a core 5 of guys that we went to wrestling with, and if those guys couldn't go, it wound up being me, my brother, maybe my brother's girlfriend, my girlfriend, or my dad. At the time, we're kids, little young girlfriends, and we would take them with us because there was just a core of you who liked it. In '85, that shit changed the game, and 50% of our friends became wrestling fans from now on.
By the way, to Umar in the chat, all Latinas don't.
So there you go, folks. That's it. Dude, that was hilarious. That was really funny. I'd like to thank Kevin Castle, Don Tony for putting the clip on. It was absolutely hilarious. Honestly, like, for me, like, I like entertaining people, and, you know, in many ways life throws stuff at you and shit. And rather than, you know, going crazy in real life and you know, something bad might happen, I like doing these videos because A, it's good for me to let it all out, and also another point is that it also entertains you guys. Like, dude, I really wish some of my old videos were back up, because you know, there's a lot of old stuff, you know, from 2014, 2013, where it's just me going crazy and shit like that. And you know, I really do enjoy it, you know, just the whole entertaining you guys. Listen, my philosophy's always been that if I make one person laugh or I make one person entertained, then that's my job complete for the day. It's always been my goal. If I make one person laugh every day, then that's always been my philosophy, and that's what I've always done. And once again, guys, check them out. Their show is absolutely awesome. Check it out. Their show is absolutely amazing. And also, thank you so much for putting the clip again. Guys, this is General Gerry on the General Gerry channel, signing out.